Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Poverty Hill Adventures. This is going to be another tent camp journal video. This one would be tent camp journal number 6. Start out this video just like I start out all the tent camp journal videos with the weather report. And I'm going to make it short. Improving. We had a lot of rain overnight and cold, and it looks like it's improving. It's a foggy morning, but I think it's going to be a nice day. My alarm clock worked this morning. A couple mornings ago it didn't work. Let me explain. My alarm clock is the songbirds, and I wait for them to start singing, and then it signals me it's time to get up. And this morning the songbirds were singing. It looks like it's going to be a good day. Why don't you join me at tent camp today? A while back, I had a problem with my Coleman single mantle 200A lantern, and I can't complain too much. The thing's probably over 40 years old. But I had a problem with it, and it was a unique problem. I've never seen it before. And I had to order a part. Well, luckily, parts for old Coleman lanterns are very easy to come by. I went to the internet and was able to look up the part number that I needed and order it. And what it is called is a cap and screen. And get it out of the bag here. All it is this little, I think it's brass or something, cap that the mantle ties to. But mine had actually melted. I showed everybody in the video. So I ordered it. It was only a few dollars, and I'm going to put it on there now. Pop the handle off. Take the little nut at the top off. Carefully take the globe off. Those are expensive. You don't want to break that. And then right here, this is threaded. And you just thread that new part right on there. A new mantle on there, which I'm sure most of you know how that works, but just in case there's somebody that doesn't know how, here's what the mantles look like, and there's a little thread around the top, and you slip the mantle over that part that we just replaced, and you tighten up that little thread, and it helps if you have little tiny hands. Tiny hands and better eyes than I've got. And you just tie that thread into a little knot. And then all you need to do is you actually burn the mantle, and you don't have the lantern turned on. And what this burning does is it turns that mantle into kind of like an ash. At this stage, you got to be careful, because now that mantle is like an ash, it's very fragile. Well, I guess I blew out the match a little too early. There it goes. And then just put everything back the way you took it apart. Come on. And we are back in business. While I was waiting for that part for the Coleman, I've been using kerosene lamp. This is a Dietz, I think this is their Little Wizard model. And let me tell you, there is very, very little that can go wrong with these Dietz kerosene lanterns. Other than replacing the flat wick in them, that's about it. They give off enough light, not as much light as a pressurized gas lantern, but enough to see your way around camp at night. So I kind of got used to using this, you know. I am extremely fortunate to have a lot of places to go fishing. And being retired and staying down here at tent camp and having access to all these fishing places, it's wonderful, you know, especially during the week when there's nobody around. I'm getting a little spoiled. I go to these little ponds and lakes, and for the most part, I usually got them to myself, you know. So I earlier today, I took a ride over to one pond, and I was a little disappointed when I got there and there was a truck there. But it's a big enough pond, and we certainly wouldn't be crowding each other. And I look over the truck and I go, that truck looks awful familiar. So anyhow, I grab all my fishing stuff, and I take a walk down to the pond, and wouldn't you know it, it's my friend Victor. And he's fishing there, and he's pretty intent on his fishing, you know. He's concentrating on catching fish. So I kind of snuck up on him, and there's no fishing here.
What?
Hey everybody, look who I ran into at the pond here. I ran into my friend Victor. How's the fish biting today?
Not very well at the present time. Now that you're here, I'm sure we'll be pulling them out of here by the truckload.
Well, let's see what happens. Time together fishing that little pond, and the fish were jumping all over the place. All over the place, fish rising, and Victor tells me that, you know, the day before he had gone out fishing and caught a pile of fish, and I've been catching a lot of fish. But wouldn't you know it, between the two of us, we didn't catch one fish there at all. So Till next time, everybody, take care. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep on trucking.